Hi, my name is Jinhee Hwang. My study is analyze the film music techniques of director Chan Park revenge series film Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. Previously, there have been various analyses of revenge series film. The study case is analysis of each movie, analysis of each film music. However, the reason for this study is that there was no case of analyzing the music of three series movies. Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, Sympathy for Lady Vengeance features of revenge each film. First, in Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, the main character is unclear, and the revenge of each character is transferred to others. On the other hand, Old Boy and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance have cases of distinct revenge and target. Also, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and Old Boy are female revenge, and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance is female revenge. Therefore, each film expresses revenge through a differentiated direction. As director, Chan Box wanted to produce Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance without music. The film music is composed of the original sound of the project. The Old Boy music director of Old Boy, the film music director of Old Boy and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance is Young-wook. Film music director Young-wook selected composers and music according to the movie scenes for Old Boy and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. Therefore, there are several composers of music for the movie, but because there is only one music director for the movie, the music production was planned. The film Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance reduced the lore of sound to a minimum because he felt skeptical that Korean film had many scripts. Music used the digices or sound effects instead of non-digices. So, music focused on sound effects for realistic things, make revenge objectively rather than emotion. The minimization of the sound can be also from the international definition of the main character is eliminating the dialogue. As a device to introduce the definition character, it is information by a vocal song with lyrics following on the radio. Therefore, the role of digital music is more significant than other films used with ambience. The turtle was used to express the social status of underprivileged characters. Most of the music is not used in the scene depicting revenge, the main theme of the movie. Music appears only in the scene where the defamation character takes revenge. He wanted to deliver a realistic scene of revenge by including emotion from the revenge scene. Therefore, no film music was used in this film. In the Old Boy, the lore of sound is expanded than the movie Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. In the functional aspect, it plays the role of expressing mood or leading emotion. The Old Boy film music is a minor music and it is a 3-beat. The title of revenge and the lyrical words style expresses the feeling of revenge characteristic to Old Boy. The film features three major characters, Dae-soo, Jinhee, and Mido. Each character's revenge was expressed using character-specific leitmotif music. Des-O's leitmotif is the old boy. Mido's leitmotif is the lost words, and Eugene Lee's leitmotif is Cries of Whispers. In Des-O's leitmotif and Mido's leitmotif start with a short dialogue that implies the emotion of Des-O and Mido. Des-O's leitmotif, the old boy, was used in a scene of revenge for his life. The narration included in the music implies a situation where you must escape yourself. After this, Des-O's disastrous psychology is revealed through the trumpet melody. Mido's leitmotif, the last word, is title word and music genre word. Like the Des-O's theme song and the clarinet melody of Mido leitmotif flowers around the D sound after the narration. Eugene Lee's leitmotif Cries of Whispers is a sad and lyrical theme like the music title. It is leitmotif that Eugene Lee appears indirectly without appearing directly. In addition to the character leitmotif, Vivaldi of using the Four Seasons. The Vivaldi Four Seasons Winter First Movement was used for some of the most shocking and tragic scenes in the film. The scene of revenge against the man who confined Des-O's. Vivaldi Four Seasons is composed of a sonnet of unknown author. The hidden meaning of sonnet indirectly contains Des-O's revenge. The music accompanied by the text remained as a part of the scene and the psychology of the character. Like the music of Old Boy accompanied by text, 친절한 금자씨 from the movie Sympathy for Lady Vengeance, music begins with the narration. Also, in 제니의 자장가 starts with the narration. The functional lore of the music in the movie Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. First, the use of existing songs to highlight the image of the character. Second, it is used as music representing the flow of narrative. First, the baroque style is existing music lead the lower sensibility of the film. Specifically, it revealed objective female character without emotion. In addition, it is leading the emotion of the film, such as the situation and the tension according to the narration. The key of all music is minor. 금자's character is played with the high-pitched violin. This high-pitched violin expands its meaning as a revenge of a female character. Second, it creates a narrative flow mood of music. The use of instrument, the beat, and the continuity of the scene. The harmony of the music used to meet Jinhee is included from tension and mainly used triads. Baroque instruments such as harpsichord are used to bring out the sensibility of the whole music. Overall, the beats used in film music consist of a series of 3 beats. 3 beats describe maternal love, waltz, and 금자씨 in music. Maternal love refers to the Jinhee and 금자씨 and another victim. The waltz likens behavior of murder to the dance of a waltz. The music that represented the continuity of the scene with music included the song 구슬 이야기 and 기도하는 금자. These two songs are very similar. The title used in the title sequence and the ending credit is different, but the music is the same. The crime scene is reproduced with an important scene that is the beginning of revenge. Therefore, the three scenes and the music are being matched. Title sequence, scene from the beginning of the revenge, and ending credit. The film Sympathy for Mr. Benjins features reduced dialogue and film music and emphasized realistic image with didactic music and sound. Non-didactic music was used a total of 5 times. Because it is the sound from the radio, it plays a role of indirect communication through didactic. Also, the character and the emotions of the movie were related to the genre of music. The old boy has leitmotif according to the characters. Music is to convey emotional expressions that are not conveyed by image. The character leitmotif implies the emotions the character experience around revenge. The text included in the music expands the meaning of the image. Sympathy for Lady Vengeance film music is Baroque, mostly Vivaldi's music. Sympathy for Lady Vengeance themes is female revenge, and the film music was composed with the female characteristics. The note range, musical instruments, and the beat represent the characters and the process of revenge. This is a correlation between narrative and film music. Director Chang Bok's Revenge series film music has command characteristics, use of text, genre characteristics, composition, time signatures, and use of musical instrument. The text is divided into 3 types. First, film music is used as a vocal music that takes the role of dialogue. Second, narration is used to infer the characteristics and emotion. Third, music containing text expands the emotion of music and the meaning of the scenes. Music genre characteristics depend on the mood, emotions, and the characteristics of the movie. Produced revenge film with 3 kinds of films and 3 kinds of film music. As for the genre, trot and classical music were used. Also, classical music was used in violent scenes for revenge to glorify cruelty. This image and sound are an irony relationship. The main key is mainly minor, revealing a heavy and dark feeling of revenge. Minor keys are sometimes used with large star 3-bit music. Each related lyrical emotions and revealed feelings of compassion. The beat is mainly composed of 3 beats of music. It is used in ironic expressions such as maternal love and participle revenge, depending on the theme of the movie. The meaning is that the object of revenge are triangles. The characteristics of the instrument are relative to the character. The main melody instruments were wind instrument, string instrument, and keyboard instrument. Wind instruments were mainly used to represent male characters or female stannies. String instruments were the high-frequency melody expresses a female character. Keyboard instruments were used in crime-related scenes. This study analyzed the technique of expressing the music of the movie in director Chan Wook-bak's revenge series film Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. It is that film music, according to the narrative, was used differently. I recommend to produce film and film music based on my study. Films on revenge themes and other subjects. Thank you.